Will you vote? This is the question most students are grappled with as we get closer and closer to the polls.
It is another Saturday, the 2nd day of September 2023. Another episode of Elections Roundup. Stay with us for the latest news, updates, analysis on the 2023 SRC elections.
We'll see you after the break. Election roundup. So you're talking about how the various methods of elections affect the turnout on elections and the results of the elections in the long run. I'm doing this with Sandra. My name is Inogen, I'm your host. Sandra, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing very well. The weather is not really the best of friends, but we are trying. I think you're managing.
I love the weather today. It's good for sleeping, like chilling and not doing anything. I like today's weather.
Wow, soft life.
Yeah.
So I think, I'm not really enjoying the weather, by the way. Yeah, so you're talking about how the methods of elections affect the turnout of elections and the results in the long run. Yeah, a lot has happened within the week, though.
Yeah.
Let's see that. A lot has happened in the week concerning the elections, and I think within the week, the electoral commissioner released a new roadmap for the elections.
How did I not see that? I've not seen it.
Be careful. It's something that was trending most of the time throughout the week.
Okay.
The electoral commissioner released a new roadmap for the elections. So now things have changed. I think the election dates and all those things have changed. So within the week, nominations were closed.
That was on Wednesday.
Yeah, some Wednesday.
Yeah.
Is that some people were not able to submit their nominations forms on time, which is another story for maybe next week or something like that. You get more on that for our viewers. We have a lot to talk about, and moving quite deeper into what we're supposed to talk about today: the voting methods. So on the screen, if you can see what I'm seeing on the screen, then I'm talking about voting analysis. That's what we're talking about for today.
Yeah.
Yes, how the methods of elections affect these factors in the election. Yes. Yeah, so I think you have quite a problem. And yeah, so I have a question for you. Do you really think that the school is going about all these elections, all these processes the right way?
Do I think?
Yes, because I don't know. Have you registered?
I have registered. Have you registered?
I've not yet registered. Do you think the publicity is? I've seen it. I've seen the flyers, people sending the links and things like that.
I think for a school like UHAS, they should put so much effort into it because it looks like students are not really interested in this kind of things, if it is not academics related. So then the EC should put in much efforts. Maybe they can have representatives in the various hostels to talk to the students about the need for them to really take part in the elections, to register and have their votes cast. I think they should put so much into.
Personally, I think that the school has not really played much role
when it comes to the
elections. About SRC elections, I don't know. I don't know if, but I personally feel that the school is not doing much when it comes to the elections and SRC elections and all this stuff, because you can't have a school where in the past you have less than half the number of people deciding who is the student body.
But then if the administration is to should I say to interfere in the election process, wouldn't it create this image that the administration has a hand like the banning of the students affairs, like manipulating stuff. Yeah.
As the president.
Yeah.
I don't think that is really because such publicity and all those things. People are not, I don't know if you have seen them, people are not really interested in elections. People are not really don't really care that much about who becomes what. We are just there and they tell us okay, then we move on. Are we going in the right direction? It's the question that I've been thinking about. It's bothering me. Are we going the right way?
It's definitely not the right way to go, but I think we can do much. We can do much better.
Yeah, you can do much better with all these things and all stuff like that. So if you can see what I'm saying on the screen, then talking about voting methods, the various types of voting methods. You have online. I think that's the one who has is practicing at the moment.
Yeah.
So online voting is basically you can sit anywhere you want. You can sit anywhere in the comfort of your home, and then vote using your phone. Yeah, that's online voting. We have normal online that you all know. That's when you can sit anywhere and vote, and you have the on-site online. That is the same as the online, but that one you have to move to a particular place and then catch the vote. The vote is you can't do it anywhere. Let's say there is a site. Let's say let's use this campus for instance. There's a site in front of the auditorium. You have to come to the auditorium, in front of the auditorium, and catch the vote. But it will be electronic. It won't be manual. So that one is what you call the on-site online. I think you have to practice that in the past. Yeah. I don't think you're going to meet it, but
no.
Yeah, I've been practicing that. I don't know how it worked or how best it worked out, but yeah, we skipped it straight away and now we're
online.
And then vote. Yeah. So we also have private voting, which is the one that we use for the general elections.
When queue the sun.
And you have mail-in voting. Do you know about that one?
Mail-in voting. Yeah. I don't think I mail. I never heard of it.
It's practiced in very advanced countries, like America.
Probably
where the ballot paper will be mailed to your address, to your house address, and when it's elections, they vote and they mail it back.
That's why they can't practice it here. How many people have mailboxes in their homes, in front of their homes?
It's funny how everybody has a mailbox in front of their house, and they check it. They check it every morning to see whether there is a mail in there or something like that. I don't know if you can practice that. I don't know. Yes, can you practice that?
Can you practice the mail-in voting?
Yeah,
maybe using
like an online view. It's probably like online.
But then they'll send it to the students' mail. People don't even check their emails. So I don't think it's going to be.
But you can try that in Ghana. Oh,
no, please, you don't have the capacity.
You don't have address.
No.
You know your GPS.
I don't know my GPS address.
You know your GPS address?
No.
So you can't know it?
No, they can't know it.
It's quite sad.
Very sad.
But you have digital addresses.
Yeah. People don't know their digital addresses. Yes, people don't know their digital addresses.
Then I guess you have to stick to the manual. I don't know whether we are going to add online to Ghana's voting. And you have the hybrid form of voting. That is when you practice with the manual and the online. So you can vote in your house and then vote manually. Yes, I think most states have tried that in the past. They basically have tried that.
Did it work?
I think it's really worked for them. And that's the way they actually did it. Such a way that was every time you can see who is winning. So let's say there's a screen somewhere how you can see what's happening on online voting. And you can see that kind of stuff voting. That's when you go and see that
your candidate is losing.
It's like this voting for Boots Awards and those things where you can see that the person you prefer is losing. You just quickly pick up your phone and any amount that comes into your head, you just
vote.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So we have the hybrid form of voting where it's a combination of the both the online and the manual. I don't think he has practiced that yet.
I don't think we have.
I think so. Because the online, we are trying to. I think we live in a school where people are not much interested in these elections, and being vote for someone. I feel that the numbers because people sometimes I might not even know that you are voting on this.
Yeah.
Because maybe I might have had a lot of things on my plate. But when I see people standing somewhere with this kind of people vote, probably some people have network problems.
So they can do the, but can the SRC bear the cost of the manual voting, or it doesn't involve much?
It takes that one to.
It's another factor.
It's because probably you are being good enough. Probably increasing the amount of people use by probably something like that. But we actually do those kind of numbers. Probably to me because now people are more aware and now they can go on to cast their vote. Thinking about the pros and the cons of online voting. Yes, so you're talking about online voting where you can sit in the comfort of your house, you can sit in your hostel and vote. You have, let's look at the pros and the cons, the advantages and disadvantages. You have convenience. You know, I can sit anywhere. I can be in the Ayalolo and vote. I can be in the washroom and
Both.
yes, and it's accessible like anybody. Whereas you have a phone, and you can do anybody.
And a good connection.
So you have a phone. So everybody has a phone already.
Yeah.
So an electronic gadget that you can access. And the question is the accessibility. I think that there's a bit of battery network.
Yes. The network.
The Wi-Fi.
If the Wi-Fi will be strong enough.
And your mother put us finish. How do you? That was another question by that name. It's a very serious question. And I think last year people were complaining about the fact that they couldn't access and if you look at places like where I think there are places where the network is that bad.
And PEM side, the network there is also very bad.
So if the Wi-Fi is not working
Then
yeah. And this on the screen you have security concerns. Safety is another problem when it comes to
online voting.
Yes, the system can be hacked or hijacked. I don't think the other experience that's it. There's a possibility
that the system can be hacked.
Just like even I think that can actually happen.
The manual voting, we've had instances of
the register, the election register.
And then ghost names.
That goes to our voting a particular person, the candidate on the it's something else. So safety is also the manual. We have I also want to think about is that the votes, I don't know, we have invalid votes when it comes to
online. I don't think.
I don't finish the voting, is it invalid?
If you don't finish the voting process, if you don't finish the
no, when you typical sites for voting for UHAS in UHAS, you vote for the federals and then you vote for the provincial. If I don't finish voting, can I submit? You can't submit, so that makes it invalid, right?
Yeah.
It's just like you spoiling the paper when it's manual. So now, when let's going back to the screen, we have the personal, the pros and cons. We have physical interaction. Now you can see the person and talk like you, and that actually piques people's interest and makes people aware that there is something going on. And we have transparency.
How transparent is the manual voting? No, in Ghana we've had instances where people complain that they were at their polling center and then they saw ballot boxes being brought.
Stolen and all this.
So
last years ago, last election, a lot of people took ballot boxes and one person was really sure it was like.
So how transparent is the manual voting?
Manual voting. I think it's basically when you're done voting and you're counting. I think every candidate should have the ability to get. And actually witnessed a live one before. You can see the transparency. Unless I don't know how in Ghana people complain that it's transparency because the person literally takes the paper out
and then lifts
shows it to everybody and then puts it down. Easy. I don't know how people say there is no transparency. Unless the last election I had a person it's 4 and they would say you leave out
then
everything and they give it to people. They give it to old women and people like that. When they go and they don't see their person,
they will just vote for anyone.
The person is there and then they leave.
That's it.
So unless it's on that occasion, and I think you can do that in UHAS because people in UHAS are much educated.
Yeah, very literate.
Yes, you go there knowing the person wants to vote for.
Yeah.
My mother is literate. She was like,
okay, he's not here. He's not here. So
one day we have an election where twins will contest, but
twins from different.
Imagine they look alike and they go and just go just vote by piece. Like when they see your picture, they imagine they are the
They'll just vote for him. They'll just vote for one person.
People won't try. They'll be like, oh, there are 200 people. Yeah, I think that's what happened. On the street, we have election content. One of the students intensive. That is, you have to get a lot of things.
Yeah, paper, cost of paper, ink, and then. Yeah.
Because when you have a we're all so, moving on to the next item, the pros and cons of the compared to someone's saying about it. The security men around.
I think manual is safer.
Safer.
Yes.
Because the type of the online one, nobody can hack into it.
Yeah, and then just be pouring votes.
I don't think that can happen. In the US, it hasn't happened before, but if it happens, it's going to be very, very, very funny. So you can, let's go, we're going back to the screen. We have voter trend analysis. We are still on the voting trend. The only thing, taking a look at what's happening 2 years ago and how things went on, how the turnout was, and how the results were. So 2 years ago, we had 4 people contesting for the federal presidency, and it was quite an interesting election. A lot of drama. They had reruns and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, they had 40s.
Yeah.
But it was really, you can see on the screen, you have the turnout. So the total number of people registered were 5,789. So people registered, and when the vote was counted, or when elections were over, it was realized that 58% of the people who voted, who registered, voted, and that is equivalent to 3,408 total valid votes, and we have 42% no voting at all. We have that amounts to 2,831 people who voted and used online. So looking at the numbers, I'm very sure that at that time, the number of people who were in school exceeded the number of people registered.
Yes, definitely.
Obviously. And we have it less than 2% of the people who even registered
not voted.
What to cause a person to register no vote? No, if you register, then you made up your mind to vote.
Like you said, network issues.
Okay, this thing doesn't come. And used online, so network issue can
network issues.
I think people complain of not getting the link to the site and all these things.
And then some people also complain of, should I say, mismatched information they are in their news and they are
getting power province and all these things. Yeah, so that one you can talk to. But looking at what the values you have on the screen, It's really encouraging. 58% voting. Wow. It's. I don't think it's quite encouraging. And 42% of voting.
Not
is
voting.
I think that one is the big issue. If you can find ways of minimizing the number of people
who do not vote.
Especially those who register no That's not why we register.
I think
if you are lower that, I think then we are heading the right way.
Yeah, so it means we should work on getting the students interested in voting.
That is another problem. I don't know. That is a very big problem in the school right now. Yes, so 2021, after the elections, we didn't have a hearing now. People complained of the system being rigged and all this stuff. So there was a rerun.
Yes.
There was a court case in a rerun. And in the rerun, we realized that the number reduced.
Drastically.
So the number of people who registered reduced to 4,651. And the number of valid votes, it reduced from 58% to 16%. That was drastic.
Very bad.
I don't know. It's sad. And it translates to 789 people voting.
Out of 4,651.
That's actually out of the total number of the school. If you
Let's
are taking it that way, it means 789 people decided who is supposed to be
the SRC president
the federal SRC president
for the entire school.
school. This is sad.
It's quite sad.
It's really sad. And looking at the number of people who didn't vote. So this one, people registered but did not vote. And the amount of 84%, that is 3,862 people. So from 42 to 84. So they multiplied it by 2.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that is quite sad.
I think people not voting in that election was probably due to the rerun, the court cases.
Because the main election was very, very interesting. There was a lot of drama before the elections, and people were very interested in
that particular
elections. I don't know what's actually happening. What's actually the cause? Preventing the school from consolidating the number of people who vote in a rerun.
I think
I'm not sure when we have a rerun, the number will reduce.
Yeah.
But this number is too sad. It's too drastic.
Generally, I think the students' populace is tired of this. We vote, we have a court case, then we have to vote again. They are tired of the legal drama that comes with voting in UHAS. So that's probably one of the reasons why they lose interest and decide not to vote at all. Because even if I vote, they are definitely going to go to court and say they do not agree with the turnout, and it's going to be a whole process. So
the fact that somebody is, but the students are not comfortable with the fact that does that mean that if I'm contesting and I feel the system didn't favor me, I feel the system was rigged, or I feel that it wasn't fair, the elections were rigged, should I?
no, you should
actually come out.
You should come out, yes, but then it reduces the confidence the students have in the EC, the credibility of the whole electioneering process. So that is one of the reasons why I think they do not show up to cast their vote.
Going forward, I think the EC should make provisions for these things. Probably they can be a rerun.
Yeah.
And now you have 4 people contesting this year too. That makes it something similar to what happened 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And so I think the EC should respect things like that. Should expect something like this, and should find ways to consolidate the number when it comes to, even if you have a rerun. Yes, you don't are expecting a rerun. I don't want to have a rerun this time. I don't want to hear about
Illegal
if
battles.
it happens, the EC should at least put measures in place to ensure that there's a consolidation of the number of people who turn out to vote, and the number of people, reduction in the number of people who don't vote at all.
One thing I think the EC, okay, personally I think the EC, the whole electoral commission, the SRC as a whole should put effort into sensitizing the students about on the need. Should no.
So
probably they could have representatives in the hostels educating students on the need to vote, like making them aware that even though they came to this place to study, to secure their degrees, it's a responsibility. Like we need somebody to take care of our affairs. We all can't go to the administration to present our problems. So they should educate them on the need to show up and vote in elections.
Okay, that was a good explanation. I'll reply to this. Sure. That brings us to the end of this week's episode. Do you have any last words?
Oh.
Will you vote? The question is started the show. Will you vote? Will you vote?
I will vote.
Are you registered?
Yes, I'm registered. I will vote.
Will you be a part of the people registered?
Oh no, I will vote.
So that brings us to the end of this week's episode of the lecture. My name is Doc, and I was your host for the show. I was doing this with
Sandra.
Yeah. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be joining us same time next week on UHAS based TV. We'll be talking about, we'll be having a conversation with the former EC of the University of Ghana, and asking how things were like